Have you ever wondered why your legs suddenly feel weak, even though you're still eating healthily and exercising regularly? Do you find yourself having to pause midway up the stairs to catch your breath, or needing a moment before pushing yourself out of a chair? It's not simply a sign of aging. Behind those dragging steps lurks a subtle enemy, quietly destroying your leg strength. The very fruits we've always believed to be completely harmless. With over 2 decades of experience as a healthcare specialist for older adults, I've seen many clients surprised to discover that our metabolism begins to slow down after age 60, allowing the sugars and acids in fruit to attack the tiny blood vessels. Blood circulation, already diminished over the years, becomes further disrupted when those sudden sugar spikes damage the nourishing capillary linings feeding our muscles and joints. What follows is chronic inflammation, swelling, pain, and stiffness, turning every step into a daily challenge. In short, here's the takeaway you need to be aware of. The sugar and acid in certain fruits can destroy delicate capillaries, leading to joint inflammation and a loss of leg strength. Keep watching to find out exactly which fruits you should consider pausing and how to protect your legs so they stay strong and resilient. And here's my promise. Right after this, we'll go through a list of 7 fruits you need to think twice about if you want to keep your legs sturdy. I'll explain precisely why each fruit can exacerbate joint inflammation, damage tiny blood vessels, and leave you feeling pain, swelling, or stiffness whenever you walk. If you want to learn how to choose smarter foods to safeguard your leg strength, don't miss what's coming next. And before we dive in, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a health tip. Then comment 1 if you're ready to make a change, or 0 if you'd like to know more reasons why fruit can sometimes harm you. We start with the first fruit, oranges. You've probably heard countless times that oranges are the king of vitamin C, helping boost the immune system, fight colds, and brighten the skin. Not only that, the vitamin C in oranges also participates in collagen synthesis, supporting tissue repair. Sounds wonderful for your skin and overall health, right? However, for legs and joints after age 60, oranges hide a few secrets you need to be aware of. The main harmful mechanism lies in the citric acid and natural sugars found in the fruit. Citric acid, which normally soothes the digestive system, can trigger inflammation in the knees and ankles if you regularly eat oranges when your body's acid-alkaline regulation has declined. When the acid enters the bloodstream, it contributes to the increased permeability of tiny blood vessels, initiating the chronic inflammation that often manifests as stiff joints and swelling. Additionally, the natural sugar content in each orange segment can easily make blood sugar dance upward, a significant challenge for a body that has already begun to lose its insulin balance. Each time blood sugar spikes, the small blood vessels nourishing the calf muscles have to endure higher pressure. Blood doesn't flow smoothly, leading to a heavy, numb sensation. You can recognize this symptom through very everyday signs. Waking up to knees that feel stiff as if someone poured glue into them, or after walking, slightly swollen ankles that only feel better once you take off your shoes. So what does the expert suggest? First, limit eating fresh oranges every day, especially in the morning on an empty stomach. Instead, dilute orange juice with more water, 1 part orange juice to 2 parts water, to reduce the concentration of acid and sugar. Also, a small but effective tip: eat oranges after a main meal, when nutrients from food have already helped balance your body's acid-alkaline levels to some extent. By making this simple adjustment, you can still enjoy the fresh taste and vitamin C that oranges provide, while reducing the risk of joint inflammation and swelling in your legs. Note this tip in your health journal and keep watching to discover the next fruit on the pause list. We're talking about the king of summer, the mango. Every summer, perfectly ripe mangoes with their brilliant golden hue and intoxicating aroma make everyone's mouth water. Thanks to their abundant beta-carotene content, mangoes help brighten the eyes, smooth the skin, and deliver that unmistakable sweet flavor that no other fruit can match. However, it's no exaggeration to say that mangoes can become a blood sugar bomb. Mangoes contain very high levels of natural sugar. Each medium-sized ripe mango slice can have as much as 20 to 25 grams of sugar. When you bite into a large chunk or devour several slices in one go, your blood sugar skyrockets almost instantly. For a body past age 60, already less sensitive to insulin, these blood sugar shocks can damage the walls of tiny capillaries, leading to endothelial inflammation, the layer of cells lining the inside of blood vessels. Imagine this. After a few sweet and tart bites of mango, you take a short walk and suddenly feel a burning sensation in your toes, as if someone poured hot oil on them. Your calf muscles alternately feel tight and stretched, then spasm unexpectedly, forcing you to stop and massage your leg. Those are the signs of endothelial inflammation and peripheral nerve damage caused by extreme blood sugar fluctuations. I know many people say that mangoes provide vitamin A and have anti-inflammatory benefits, but when your metabolic standard has already slowed down, you need to carefully consider how much sugar you're consuming. My recommendation is this: eat just 1 to 2 moderate-sized mango slices per day, nothing too large, and if possible, choose slightly green or tart mangoes. Green mangoes have less sugar and also contain additional enzymes that help with digestion. You can also pair mango with a protein source, like a bit of non-fat Greek yogurt, to slow down sugar absorption. And never eat mango on an empty stomach. It's best to include it as part of a main meal or enjoy it as a dessert right after eating when your body already has nutrients on board to help balance blood sugar. With these small adjustments, you can still savor that taste of summer without sacrificing the health of your legs. Remember, moderation is key. We move on from mango to grapes, the small, round fruits bursting with flavor and color, renowned for their antioxidant properties thanks to resveratrol and flavonoids. I know many people believe grapes are a safe choice. Snack on them without worrying about weight gain. Blend them into refreshing juices or toss them into salads for a silky texture. But for legs and joints past age 60, grapes harbor a harmful mechanism you shouldn't take lightly. These sweet fruits contain a high amount of fructose, a form of natural sugar that, once processed by the liver, converts into uric acid. The buildup of uric acid is the primary culprit behind gout and the trigger for inflammatory reactions in the joints. Once uric acid deposits accumulate, joints, especially those in the toes and knees, become red, swollen, and painful. With every grape you pop into your mouth, you're introducing enough fructose into your body to take the place of many sugar candies. A typical symptom I've seen in many clients is waking up to 1 or 2 toes burning with pain, where even the slightest touch makes you pull your foot back. Or after a few steps, the knee joint begins to swell, as if someone placed a small stone beneath your kneecap. Each episode of pain warns that your joint system is under stress and that a low-level inflammatory reaction is underway. So what do I suggest? Instead of fresh or dried grapes, switch to other berries like blueberries, raspberries, or mulberries. They contain less sugar and are still rich in similar antioxidants, helping stabilize blood sugar and relieve pressure on the joints. If you still want grapes, limit yourself to just a few small ones. Chew them thoroughly and never eat them on an empty stomach. With these small adjustments, you can continue to enjoy natural sweetness without sacrificing strong, healthy legs. Next up is the green apple, the crisp fruit many older adults choose because it's high in fiber and promotes smooth digestion. I remember one afternoon watching a client chew a bite of a green apple, thinking, with this much fiber, their stomach must be very happy. But don't let its refreshing appearance fool you. Green apples contain malic acid, which gives them that signature tart flavor. When combined with natural sugars, malic acid accelerates intestinal activity, drawing fluid and electrolytes into the abdominal area. much like dumping a strong current into a narrow canal. That rush can stimulate your gut muscles, but at the same time, it can trigger hip pain or cause your calf and thigh engines to tremble like an unexpected cramp while you're walking. You'll recognize this by very common symptoms. After eating a few slices of green apple, a thigh cramp may strike without warning, forcing you to stop in the middle of a stroll. Sometimes it's just a mild muscle ache, but it's enough to make you hesitate or even use acupressure to relieve the tension. I once advised a client who'd just been discharged after chronic hip pain to try switching to red apples. Red apples are less tart and have milder natural sugars, making them easier for your body to handle. Or you could opt for pears, which also have plenty of fiber but far less acid, like a gentle stream nourishing your body instead of a rushing waterfall sweeping everything away. A few quick tips so you can still enjoy this fruit's flavor. Eat green apple slices with a bit of fresh cheese to neutralize the acid. Try baking green apples with cinnamon. The tartness softens and your digestive system calms down. These small adjustments make a big difference. You still get the fiber you need, and your thigh muscles won't feel drained whenever you move. Give it a try, note how you feel, and then get ready to discover the next fruit on our list. Next up is pineapple, the tropical fruit crowned the king of bromelain, a natural enzyme renowned for its anti-inflammatory powers. You may have heard that a slice of pineapple can help reduce swelling, aid digestion, and soothe sore muscles after a workout. Its sweet tart flavor feels like a refreshing rain shower on a sweltering summer day, delivering instant relief. However, for legs and joints past age 60, that sweetness masks a hidden challenge. Pineapple combines abundant sugars with strong acids, a 1-2 punch that can trigger waves of blood sugar spikes and place extra stress on tiny blood vessels. Picture thick honey suddenly gushing into narrow water pipes. When sugar and acid flood in all at once, the small vessels nourishing your ankles and calves can't adapt quickly enough, leading to inflammation and that heavy leg sensation. You won't be surprised if you wake up the morning after enjoying fresh pineapple to find your ankles swollen, or if, after just a few steps, you have to pause because your legs feel as though they're weighed down. That's your body's response to processing excessive sugar and acid. Your joints puff up and leg muscles tighten. So how can you still enjoy pineapple without forcing your legs to endure inflammation? I recommend swapping fresh pineapple for canned pineapple, packed in light syrup, or unsweetened frozen pineapple chunks. This simple change significantly reduces both sugar and acid levels while preserving the precious bromelain. You'll get a piece of pineapple that's gently sweet, still wonderfully fragrant, without triggering a blood sugar storm. With just this subtle adjustment, you'll savor that tropical taste without burdening your legs with swelling and inflammation. Give it a try and pay attention to how your walk feels. The difference may come faster than you think. And if you're already thinking, pineapple is enough to worry about, just wait until you see the next fruit on the list. A seemingly innocent pick that can suddenly make your calves go on strike without warning. Watermelon, the go-to summer refreshment, feels like a gentle, cooling friend, always ready to hydrate your body and lift your spirits. Just one slice of juicy, red watermelon provides a significant boost of water and minerals, instantly quenching your thirst. Nobody can deny that biting into a cold wedge of watermelon on a hot day is pure bliss, especially after a light workout or a walk under the sun. However, behind that soothing exterior, watermelon hides a not-so-sweet secret for legs and joints past age 60. Its glycemic index, GI, is extremely high. In other words, those cool slices can create a sugar shock in your bloodstream, forcing insulin into overdrive and putting pressure on tiny blood vessels. When blood sugar spikes, the body responds by retaining more water to dilute the excess sugar. Imagine trying to put out a fire with an overly powerful hose. Those delicate capillaries swell, and your knees and thighs become puffy and heavy. You'll notice this in very real ways. The next morning, you wake up to knees that feel like they're holding rainwater after a storm. Or the instant you stand up, your thighs feel weighted down and ache so much you have to slow your pace. That's the water retention effect caused by watermelon. As a healthcare specialist, I recommend you never eat watermelon on an empty stomach and absolutely do not overindulge in one sitting. One small but effective tip: pair watermelon with a protein or fiber-rich food, say a spoonful of peanut butter, a bit of Greek yogurt, or some fresh lettuce leaves, to slow down sugar absorption. Think of watermelon's sugar as bricks rolling in, while protein and fiber are the workers gently laying those bricks into place, ensuring none crash and damage your vascular wall. With this combination, you can still enjoy watermelon's cool sweetness without facing a joint swelling storm. Try it today and feel the difference in your step. And don't look away, because the next fruit will surprise you. A simple, soft, sweet treat that can cause your calves to cramp in the most perplexing way. Keep exploring with me. There's a little-known secret. Bananas, the familiar yellow fruit, can be the last straw that makes your legs react strongly. You might wonder, bananas are rich in potassium and prevent cramps, so why are they on this list? Let's explore. Everyone knows that bananas contain potassium, a vital mineral that helps regulate heart rhythm and prevent cramps. It seems perfect to enjoy a banana after a walk so your calf muscles won't cramp. But with metabolism slowing down after age 60, the carbohydrates in bananas are absorbed very quickly, creating sudden blood sugar spikes. When the body faces a rapid surge in sugar, an insulin resistance response can occur. Insulin is no longer as effective at transporting sugar into cells, leaving large amounts in the bloodstream. Over time, this leads to vascular inflammation. Tiny blood vessels in the legs cannot withstand the pressure, beginning to swell and stiffen. You'll notice this through small but clear signs: swollen ankles, legs puffing up as if wearing extra metal rings, or occasionally feeling a bit heavy when you place your foot on the ground. Many people assume it's just normal swelling, but in reality, it's an inflammatory reaction beneath the skin. Instead of letting bananas fool your taste buds and harm your legs, I recommend switching to avocado, a fruit rich in healthy fats that helps stabilize blood sugar, or low-sugar berries like blueberries and raspberries. These berries still provide antioxidants and vitamins, but do not trigger a strong sugar shock. You can blend an avocado smoothie with spinach or add a handful of berries to your morning cereal. Not only will these choices improve your skin, but they will also help keep your legs from swelling and aching. So we've covered the 7 culprit fruits that quietly harm your legs and offered smart substitutes to keep you steady on your feet. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and share so your friends can benefit, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more health tips. Next, we move on to the next section, where I'll help you plant in your mind the heroic fruit choices. Fruits that are not only sweet, but also serve as silent medicine, pampering your joints and nourishing steady feet. 1. Berries, such as blueberries, raspberries, and mulberries, are tiny warriors with modest sugar content yet rich in antioxidants. Imagine each berry as a shield, silently blocking free radicals and preventing chronic inflammation. When you add a handful of blueberries to your cereal or mix raspberries into Greek yogurt, those antioxidant layers immediately enter your bloodstream, soothing tiny blood vessels and keeping the flow of oxygen and nutrients smooth. This prevents inflammation from attacking your knees or ankles. That's the power of berries. They may be small, but they're mighty, helping you stay balanced and walk lightly. 2. Cherries, with their fire-red color and sweet but tart flavor, are the soothing medicine for joint pain caused by uric acid. I often liken each cherry to a weathered stone, ready to crush uric acid in your blood, lowering its concentration and reducing swelling. When you snack on a few cherries after a meal, the anthocyanins they contain immediately act as anti-inflammatory agents, easing stiffness and pain in your knees and toes. With cherries, you no longer have to fear sudden gout flares. Instead, you'll feel your joints become flexible and light, as if you're drawing graceful lines on the ground. 3. Avocado. Avocado is not just a fruit but a cushion for your joints. Rich in monounsaturated fats, avocado acts like padding, protecting cartilage and joint tissue from friction while also helping maintain stable blood sugar levels. Picture each spoonful of mashed avocado in your salad as a layer of healthy fat coating the joint surfaces, allowing bones to glide past each other smoothly. Avocado also contains vitamins E and K, the vanguard troops that slow down tissue aging, nourish blood vessels, and support circulation. You can blend avocado with spinach and add a few drops of lemon juice to keep its color vibrant, and then enjoy the feeling of walking on clouds. 4. Papaya. This tropical fruit is like a master mechanic doing auto-detailing for your joints, thanks to the powerful enzyme papain. Papain acts as a lubricant, breaking down excess protein and reducing inflammation in tissues, which helps decrease swelling and stiffness in your joints. When you cut a few pieces of ripe papaya, papain quickly seeps into the microscopic crevices of your knees and ankles, cleansing inflammation and regenerating tissue. Papaya also aids digestion, allowing your body to absorb nutrients more effectively, which means less burden on your digestive system and more energy devoted to nourishing your joints. Try papaya mixed with a bit of honey or plain yogurt, and feel your joints get an oil change, moving smoothly and effortlessly. 5. Pears. With their gentle sweetness and lower sugar content compared to apples, pears are a reliable friend for anyone wanting to preserve healthy blood sugar levels. Pears contain plenty of soluble fiber, which, once inside your body, absorbs excess sugar and releases it slowly, keeping your blood sugar from catching fire. The fiber in pears also helps sweep away LDL cholesterol, reducing strain on vessel walls and ensuring unobstructed blood flow. Imagine each pear slice as a tiny hook, clearing away plaque on vessel walls and delivering fresh oxygen to your joints and muscles. You can enjoy pears with the skin on to maximize fiber intake or roast them with cinnamon to create a warm, aromatic treat that leaves your legs feeling noticeably lighter. By providing your body with these superhero fruits, you're building a solid foundation to protect your knees, reduce inflammation, and keep every step resilient. There are many more secrets and helpful tips behind this list, so don't look away. In the next section, we'll explore how to optimize your daily meals so that your joints and leg muscles are always happily hypnotized. Looking back on our journey through the 7 suspect fruits and 5 hero fruits, I believe you now understand the hidden power in your daily choices. Truly, just swapping that morning plate of oranges for a soft slice of pear, or replacing a bowl of sweet grapes with a handful of vibrant blueberries, gives your legs a chance to rest from blood sugar and acid shocks. Each small change is like enlisting a silent friend to support your knees, soothe your ankles, and deliver oxygen to your calves, allowing you to climb stairs or stand up from a chair without worry. Life after 60 isn't a time to stop exploring. It's when you need to equip yourself with wise, nutritional tools. Fruits, like people, have many facets. One fruit can help you stride confidently, while another can startle you with pain. Now that you've learned how to manage blood sugar by pairing fruit with protein, fiber, and adjusting portions, add a bit of patience and listen to your body. You'll notice comfort and flexibility instead of stiffness and heaviness. Think of fruits as little friends. Blueberries wear vibrant purple armor, ready to chase away free radicals. Cherries stand guard against gout. Avocado rides along as your steadfast companion, ensuring your joints move smoothly. Don't hesitate to experiment. Each week, you can try a new fruit, see how your body responds, and jot down your thoughts. That will become a fascinating story between you and your legs, where every step is a new chapter reminding you that youthfulness is a story you continue writing. My final message is this: age is just a number. Health is the story you tell your body. Choose natural allies wisely. Nourish your joints and blood vessels with the right fruits, and you'll see how you're empowering your legs. Every morning when you wake up, instead of worrying about slow steps, smile at yourself, because you now know how to care for, protect, and strengthen your body every day. If you're feeling more optimistic, don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments. Even a simple one makes me happy. It means you're ready to make a change. Hit like if you found this helpful, share with friends and family so their steps can be steady too, and subscribe to the channel so I can keep bringing you practical health tips. Wishing you nimble feet, confident strides, and endless energy.